prepping the base of the hairpiece for color. I've shampooed the hairpiece to get any silicone left from the factory off. And this is basically a firm hold hair gel that I'm working into the glass silk, so that we don't stain it, because when it's stained, it hurts the hairpiece and it can affect how the hairpiece looks. At the scalp, it can look too dark because we're going to make this hairpiece darker. So I actually do this process 2 times. I put this on, I dry it in, and then I put another coat on and dry it in, and then with that I rarely, if ever, get any staining of the glass silk.
Can I ask you a question about the shampooing? When you shampooed it, did you use a clarifying shampoo?
I just used regular
shampoo.
Yeah.
And that you didn't check to see if it had silicone in it? Sometimes they have silicone.
No, but it's because it's all we had here.
Oh, okay.
So at home, like to do this, I use Dawn dish detergent to
Okay,
make sure that everything is off of it before I color it.
Fine.
But I have to work with what I got. So I dry that in. To keep it from staining.
And you said this is what kind of gel is it?
Cheap.
Oh, this is like regular hair gel?
Regular hair gel. Yeah, you can use various things too, but the bigger things typically don't dry in.
Like a cholesterol or something like that would stay wet.
It would stay wet and make a mess. Yeah, make more of a mess. Where this gets dry and stiff and nothing is going to penetrate it. Okay, so that's why I just use hair gel.
And how do you wash that out afterwards when you shampoo it out?
Shampoo it comes right out.
Okay.
Yep. See how it kind of changes colors a little, it gets like stiffer and changes colors a little bit. After the second coat, it's really pretty firm, and that acts as a great barrier for the color. Light colors, it doesn't really matter, but dark colors will stain silk. Yeah, glass silk.
So let's do that on the wigs and on the colors.
What color are you making it?
Light blue.
Light blue. It probably won't show.
Okay.
Just gonna do the same thing. Put that right in there. I work it in, kind of pushing it through the silk, if you will, you know, because I want a nice barrier there for any color. Are you getting, Juanita, are you getting a French top wig?
I don't know.
Or, yeah, because like this one, I'm not gonna do it to. It doesn't need it.
Okay.
But on the mono, you won't see it at all.
So this is a silk and the mono. You wouldn't put this little glaze on there
No,
because
I wouldn't.
The material won't absorb it, or
The material doesn't really absorb hair color.
oh, that's pretty
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah. I dry that on there.
Patty milk, right?
Okay, confused. But that sounds good, right? And I typically color the hair pieces when they're damp or wet, because the color glides through much easier.
Now it's called the color melt light
because I'm going to do darker at the root and melt it out into your lighter ends. Okay. So, just like a fancy thing.
Now that when you kind of let it sit for a while in the root and then you just
going through to blend a little bit?
I'll actually be doing it right away. I'll be bringing it through the whole way.
Oh, not the whole way. I'll be bringing it down, but also that's another reason that you need it to be wet, because you can't do that on dry hair. You know, you can't. It just doesn't work. So I'm gonna spritz it before I start coloring. Close these clips. You can see the hairpiece is like super stiff now, and that's a good sign. That means we're not going to stain it. Get out of their hair. I want all the hair colored, not just part of it.
So to protect the, I don't want to say doll head, but whatever this thing is, the stand.
Yeah.
You put two plastics underneath,
I
and then a
put 2
towel.
plastics and then a towel, and I mean I do use the black